So I spend about 2 hours a day in my car on average, on a average day. And if there's an accident or something, I've spent upwards of 3 hours one way. So it makes me really rethink my life decisions.
Drew Hubley grew up in HRM and says traffic never used to be this bad. He says the commute from his home in Mount Uniacke to his job in downtown Halifax takes twice as long as it used to. So this morning, that's exactly what we're going to do with our time. And we're going to take a look at why roads are becoming more congested. Halifax is one of the fastest growing cities in Canada and is expected to hit 500,000 people this year. Of course, commutes here aren't as bad as Toronto or Montreal, but as Halifax and the province welcome more and more people, there are more and more vehicles on the road. According to documents obtained by CBC News through a Freedom of Information request, there were more than 69,000 more Class 5 driver's licenses at the end of 2022 than at the same time in 2012.
If you're on the 102 every morning or on the 100 series highways, you'll know that traffic has increased.
The Joint Regional Transportation Agency is a Crown corporation that's tasked with creating a regional transportation plan for the next 20 years. The agency is working with 15 municipalities within a 1-hour commute from Halifax to develop a plan focusing on priorities such as safety, commercial traffic, and public transit. Mark Peck said they're open to all ideas, including light rail.
We're certainly hearing that from Nova Scotians within the study area and Nova Scotians at large.
The province wants to grow its population to 2 million people by the year 2060. Drew Hubley says if the province wants to double its population, it can't just double the number of roads. He says there has to be a variety of reliable ways of moving people around.
I think all city planners would agree that more traffic and more roads and bigger interchanges is not the solution. So better transit, better active transport for people who live closer, and a more cohesive transit plan for places that are on the edges of HRM.
Planners at Halifax Regional Municipality agree. In the city's integrated mobility plan, it says building more highways just leads to more people driving. Hubley wants to see more investment from the province to improve transportation in the region.
They added $1 billion this year to the highway budget, but they didn't add anything to the transport budget or the public transport budget.
No matter how you get to where you need to go in the morning, it probably takes longer than it did even 5 years ago. This morning wasn't even that bad. We didn't run into any accidents or anything, and it still took us over an hour to make the commute, which is nothing out of the ordinary for Drew Hubley, who has actually changed his schedule at work to beat the rush hour traffic, even if it means getting home late. As for solutions, the agency's final report is expected to come out this time next year. Josh Hoffman, CBC News, Halifax.